Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Python has many operators to perform different operations. Among them, equality and identity can look similar but serve very different purposes. Today in this tutorial, let's talk about the difference between them. First, let's talk about equality operator, equals to operator. The equality operator checks if the values of two variables are equal, regardless of whether they are stored in the same memory location. So this operator compares the values. Let's take an example. So I'll take a equal to 1000 and next let's take b equal to 1000. Next let's write like this, and here it will compare the values. Values are equal, so we'll get the output as true. Now if I compare a and c, 1000 and 500 are not equal, so we'll get output as false. We can compare list also like this. It is true. Like this. Here also we'll get output as true. This equality operator, that is double equal symbol, compares the values. If values are equal, it will return true. If values are not equal, it will return false. You can compare list, tuple, dictionary or strings also. Next, then what about is operator? Is operator checks if two variables refer to the exact same object in memory. If two variables refer same object, then it will return true. If not, it will return false. For example, if I write a is b now, it is false because here a and b refers different object in memory. If I take a list, if you write list 1 is list 2, here also we'll get false. List 1 and list 2 refers different objects in memory. If I take list 3 is equal to list 1 like this. Now if I compare list 3 is list 1, it is true because when we write list 3 equal to list 1, we are creating another reference to this object. Both list 3 and list 1 are pointing to the same object. Let's explore this concept in more detail. When we assign a value to a variable like this, x equal to 1000, Python will create an object in the computer memory at some address. And x is a reference to that object. X stores the address of that object. And when you write y equal to 1000, Python creates another object in the computer memory at some other address. Y is the reference to that object. And when we write z equal to x, we are creating another reference to that object. That's why z also points to the same object in the memory. That's why when I write z is x, I'll get true. And when we write x is y, we'll get false because x and y refers different object in the computer memory. We can write like this also. Python creates an object in the computer memory at some address, and x is the reference to that object. Okay, so I hope you understood now. Is operator and equals to operator. Equals to operator compares values. Is operator checks whether two variables refers to the same object in the computer memory. If it does, then it will return true, otherwise false. You can use this equals to operator when you want to compare two values. Like this in this example, we'll check whether the given number is even number or odd number. For that, first we'll perform modulo operation. We'll compare that result with 0 here. If that is equal, then that is an even number. Otherwise, it is an odd number. So when we want to compare two values, you can use equals to operator. And you can use is operator when you want to check if a value is none, or when you want to check the identity of operators, whether two variable refers the same object or not. You can use is operator. So now I hope you know the difference between is operator and equals to operator. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.